original Singaporean. And like most of our distinguished original Singaporeans, from Dr. Goh Keng Swee down, he was originally a Malaysian. I was very intrigued when I was told about Silent Foundation. I thought it was a very poetic name. And I met him, and he explained to me that he left Malaysia after the May 69 riots. But significantly, he didn't leave in bitterness. And he told me that, as much as the minorities suffered in the wake of the race riots, his own experience of his community in Terengganu was actually, there was no violence from the Malay majority. It was overwhelmingly Malay majority. Tan Sri spoke about the communities of Chinese in Terengganu. Actually, most of the cities just have one street of Chinese, and that's about it, And I slowly began realizing in his conversations with him that when he meant silent, it's a very poetic, evocative name for a foundation. He didn't mean only to give voice to the oppressed. And that remains a very important part of his mission, but more importantly, giving voice to the better angels of everyone. And he came to us with the idea of doing something on race and religion, integration and cohesion. We began this program in IPS, called it R2IC. And it's a very innovative program, thanks to his support and his commitment. And as it turns out, actually it is the only program of its kind now in Singapore. And significantly, this kind of program is now silenced in America. What they call diversity, equity, inclusion, DEI, is banned. So we have given voice through him to something that has been silenced elsewhere. And we designed it in a very innovative fashion. His donation annually has a matching grant from the government, and we got the agreement of the university to ring fence the matching grant so that the earnings from that matching grant can only go to the program. It can't be used for any other purpose. And now the program has now devised something that companies, corporations, not only in Singapore but elsewhere, pay for, and therefore the money is circulated. So it's become a rather innovative DEI program, if you like. And I'm very grateful to him for funding this. You say today is 15th anniversary of the Silent Foundations. As you know, this is Singapore's 60th anniversary of our independence. And actually, tomorrow, 15th July, is the 60th anniversary when the idea of separation was first mooted. That was when Dr. Goh Keng Swee, the original Singaporean, also from Malaysia, met Tun Razak. And Tun Razak said, look, we can't go on like this. Do you have any suggestions? And he said, well, why not separate? And within 3 weeks, we had a separation agreement, and we became independent. Singapore and Malaysia separated because of race. And we are much better off now than we were then, but it is not an issue that can be settled once and for all, as you see elsewhere. And which is why the program that Mr. Deng has generously funded all these years, and it is a lifelong commitment, I understand, is so much of such importance. You see what's happening elsewhere. It is a job that's never done, and that has to be continually done in order to appeal to the silent, the better angels in all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.